right. Well, thanks for coming, and let's do our planning. Shall we plan together
Yes.
for third grade?
Yes,
Sounds good.
we're ready.
We're ready, and we're into what quarter already?
Third 9 weeks.
Third 9 weeks. So, what is your theme for this third 9 weeks that we're doing? We're moving along. We didn't start with persevere. We've started with
We've started with survive and thrive.
survive and thrive. And thrive. And then let's see what it is that you need and we can best collaborate on
Okay.
within that unit. Did you have something in particular that was of most interest to you?
Yes, we're trying to do a long-term project for the ending of this theme, and the students will be making a field guide.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. And the field guide is on?
It is going to have the different regions of Georgia.
Oh, all right. And so we need to get them so that we can have a final product of a field guide.
Yes.
And all those components that add up to it. Let me move to, all right. So our standards for this will be it's task 2 within the curriculum map. And so we've got our standards to go along with that. So
Right.
we're good. And we will hit social studies and English language arts as we go along with both of them, won't we?
Yes, we will.
So, what have they done so far? Have we approached this in the classroom?
Yes, the students are learning about the different regions of Georgia right now, and they've been going through each region: Piedmont, mountains, marsh swamp, coastal plains, and the Atlantic Ocean, and they've been making up a little book just about that region.
So basically, though, we need to get them to a point where they can take that information and put it into a booklet form. We want to do it electronically, so we want to use probably Publisher or one of those programs.
Yes.
So, and that's something that you'd like me to help.
Please.
Okay. So we'll use Publisher, and for that we'll take them into the Cobb Virtual Library to do that. And then for some of them, particularly with some of the regions in Georgia, do we still need to create pathfinders for them to find some of this information?
Yes, because they're really going to have, from the checklist that we've made, third grade's made, they're going to need to be able to find native Georgia animals and plants for those regions.
And then what do we want to do about citations? They need to acknowledge their sources. So shall we teach them?
Well, yes, they need to have that.
Okay.
And I don't know exactly how, I haven't thought that through yet as far as how they're going to show that in a field guide. But they definitely have to have the components of a field guide and have the table of contents, glossary. They need to have a map and some photos and drawings.
So perhaps should we start with, would you like me to start by introducing them to field guides?
Yes.
So they know what the components are, what a field guide looks like. So we could begin with that. So how many lessons do you think you'd like us to do with these?
Or, it's going to be at the end of our unit. So, we have like maybe 6 weeks now to work with before it's going to be due.
All right, so we could begin next week.
Please.
Starting on that. All right, and we'll divide that into 6 lessons.
Okay.
Over that period of time. And we'll want to address an essential question for each one.
Yes.
And then the materials that we'll need for these, we'll need to have laptops, I think, for each of them.
Okay.
And we can do most of these here in the Media Center.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with this, I think we'll want to teach these together because
Yes.
you'll want to make sure we're moving
Mm-hmm.
in the same direction. And so, as we do that, shall we co-teach the access, how to apply the information that they've gotten, and the format and that sort of thing. We'll co-teach that, and we can co-teach how to use, because we'll need that one-on-one almost with them with the laptops,
Right.
utilizing that.
Right.
Okay, we'll do that.
Now, let me ask you, is there any way that we could have some resources in our room so when we are not meeting with you that they could still continue to work on it?
Absolutely.
Okay, students, there's different levels, and we might have to adjust some things for them.
Yes, is there anything we need to think about initially as we start with teaching about the field guides, that first step with some of our students with special needs? We can look for that. I think we can find some things that would be helpful to them.
Okay,
Okay, it looks like we're moving ahead.
sounds good.
Anything else we need to do that would
No,
be helpful to you?
I'm excited to get started here.
Me too.